Hey, what's up, Kabroda crew? Welcome back to our live stream. Today we're going to be checking out our battle box system again, seeing what it says about the market today. We actually had a nice run up yesterday after our live stream, so if you didn't catch that, go ahead, go back and check it out. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm going to head on over to our trading view screen. And then yeah, I already got our battle box started up today, so it's already asking for the screenshots and stuff for the daily market recap, but we're gonna quickly check out the price action from yesterday. So if y'all were watching the live stream, we were talking about let's see, where was it? I think we were like right here somewhere. We were talking about it coming back, retesting this breakout line before it took off again, which essentially it did. We had quite a few different tests of the breakout line, but right here's your real one, and then you have that come back retest to the 21 or 200, and then boom, had a nice move. It actually went way above where I was targeting. I was saying we were looking at that 24-hour VAH, and it blew past that. So yeah, nice day for the market. If you all took that trade, nice job. You'll have to let me know in the comments. We were looking at it. Oh, I guess it was right here. So actually it didn't. That was my bad. That was not. That was the day before. My bad. No, it came up. It came up close to it. It did not break it though. We were right here yesterday because I remember I drew those rays on there to actually help me figure out where it was. So we were looking at it right here. It did look like it was going to break down. That's right. And then it actually came back through, basically telling us right here it wasn't going to break down. Broke up, came back down, retested it, and then fired up. Still, you wouldn't want to take it right there because we're still in no man's land. But it went up, and then this is where you would have looked at it. So if you were going to take that position, you would have taken it like last night at 1. So yeah, it didn't really do anything yesterday. Essentially, we had a bunch of trading in no man's land. It started to act like it was going to break out, and then broke back down. So if you were actually trading during the day, yeah, you wouldn't have gotten anything. Yeah, Stuart Maker, the news definitely played with us. I think, was it yesterday or the day before there was CPI reports? Let's say Wednesday. Yeah, it was. I think it was yesterday. So we had that nice CPI report come out in the morning, and then the dump afterwards, and then just choppy price action sideways essentially until like 1. It kind of picked a direction, but even then it still didn't really fire that hard. So definitely not anything exciting. But yeah, let's I guess let's see what Battlebox says about today and see what we're thinking. I'm gonna actually take off all of my lines. So take off these and take off all of these. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna go to the daily, or not the daily, sorry, the 4-hour, and grab my screenshot. So I'm just gonna double click on all these to get them in line. Screenshot that one. And I'm just gonna paste it into the ChatGPT. Go to 1 hour, take the screenshot there. 15-minute screenshot, and 5-minute screenshot. Boom. Okay, and then the other thing it's been asking us, we updated it to ask for, is the FRVP. So if you don't know where that is, you go down from the cross pointer thing, you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's going to be this section. You go down to volume based, and then it's fixed range volume profile. You just click on that, and then find 7 o'clock yesterday, which is going to be like 7 a.m. yesterday. It's going to be back here, right there. Oh, I guess I didn't click on it. 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock again today. Then those are going to be our 24-hour volume ranges, so we'll just throw those on here. This time I'm just going to do raise, so I always know. And I'm going to make this one. Actually, I'm going to make all of the weeklies purple today. Just like that. And then I guess we'll type in there. This is daily VAH, daily VAH. I'm just going to say 24 VAH. And then this is the 24 VAL. 24 VAL. And then I'm going to throw the POC on there as well. So 24 POC. Okay, so we got those on there. And then I'm just going to switch this. So now we're going to go from 3 a.m. to 7. So find where the candle is for 3. So it's going to be right here. And then I already know I'm at 7 because the last one was at 7. So we got those going right there. So we're going to start them. Alt J. And we're going to change this to be, let's just go with our normal pink. Oops. Alt J again, and then Alt J one last time. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I got those on point. Move this one up, move this one down. And sweet. We're gonna go, I'm just gonna do VH. And then VAL. And the last one is going to be POC. Boom. Got that all on there. Nice and pretty looking. And then I'm just going to screenshot these and send it to him. So I'm going to grab the screenshot again and just screenshot it where I have these numbers over here and then like the lines on there. Send it to it. And then the last thing that it wants, it wants a bookmark screenshot, so I'm just gonna go grab that real fast. Got that in there, and then I'm gonna grab, it wants the 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go straight to my 30-minute chart. Go to 7 to 7:30. which would be this candle right here where it says 7 at the bottom, and then my high is 118.882. $118.882. Got that one in there, and then get the 30-minute low. Is 118.678. All right, sweet. So that's everything that we need. So we're gonna go over to our ChatGPT. You can see I already got it all lined up in here. I got my book map here, and then I got all four of my screenshots, and then the volume FRVP levels. And then we got our 30-minute high and low right here, which is everything that it's asking us for. So we'll send it in, see what it says about today. Yeah. All required components for the daily market is received. Yep. Okay, so we'll check it out as we talk about it. So we'll go to the 4-hour, start with that one first. Still trending bullish overall, strong bounce off the 21 EMA. Candles recovering after the dip. MACD is flipping bullish. RSI 15 climbing. Oops, sorry. RSI 15 climbing. Yeah, so it's saying that the RSI, which is like right under me, but the RSI right here is above 50. It's climbing up, and then you got the MACD is flipping bullish, so it's starting. It's not confirmed bullish yet, but it's starting to close the gap between the two lines, and then this is starting to curve back upwards. So it's starting to look bullish, and then we got a strong bounce off the 21. So that's not fully confirmed yet either, but if we do end up bouncing right here, that'll tell us that. Excuse me. That'll tell us that we're more than likely going to keep going up higher. Okay, moving on to the 1 hour. Okay, for the 1 hour, consolidations under the VAH pressing into the 200. Yeah, I don't know what it's talking about on the 1 hour. Maybe well, the first thing it's talking about, I don't really know what it's saying. It's saying that the consolidation under the volume area high pressing into the 200 EMA resistance. But if we go look at the chart, the 200 is all the way down here. So that's not really resistance. Price is riding under key moving averages. Yeah, that's not true either. Maybe it says the SMA. I have EMAs on my chart, so it could be under the SMA. I don't know. I don't have it on there. MACD and RSI turning upwards would need to push above 118.80, 118.82. Okay, so those are real levels. Which for the 1 hour we already got. It's already pushing above it. And then so the RSI was looking good too. It's above the 50, bouncing off the yellow. We just gotta watch if we break that yellow. That's not a good sign. Stochages are telling us we're gonna go down. You got the 21 curling up under the price action, so that's actually pretty bullish. and then it's above the 200, which is always good. But in the 15-minute, 15-minute says the breakdown from the session volume area high, currently sitting at 200 MA, 24-hour volume area low holding. So yeah, obviously 24 hours definitely holding. Yeah, I think I got the volume mixed up a little bit. Probably couldn't see the numbers very clearly. So basically we got MACD is curling over, MACD is showing bearish, RSI is bearish, Stoches are neutral bearish, I guess, because they're at the bottom, so they could curl and start becoming bullish really easily. Prices on the 5-minute says prices testing lower at blue SMA bands. So yeah, it tested there. No reclaim yet. Structure is fading downward. CVD is still negative, and liquid walls are near 118,500 and 11800 zones. So that'd be way down here. It's, well, I guess that was where it retested, so it just took out that 118,500 zone, and then 11800 zone is going to be right there at the 200 MA. But it's basically saying bookmap has some lines there, so it's calling that we might go straight for them. But there's also a massive line on bookmap. If you've ever used bookmap, it's just like a volume indicator essentially, and we have a massive area of volume at like 125, which typically means we're headed for that one, but not always. But that would be like way up here somewhere. So bookmap's definitely looking more bullish today. And then there is like smaller levels below, but the worst or the most we probably do if we were going to go down and like if we were only looking at bookmap, the worst thing that you'd think would happen would you would come down, hit maybe like a couple of levels that we have down here out, and then we take off and go for that 125k. But we got to trade every indicator, so just because bookmap's bullish doesn't mean everything else is. You got on the 5-minute, you got MACD currently showing that we're going to most likely turn bullish. It still is technically bearish, though. You got RSI is turning bearish or bullish as well. You're crossing that yellow line, and it's basically at no man's land right now, right at the 50. But it's still bullish if it crosses that yellow line. And then you got Stoches turning up, which is another bullish sign. So 5 minutes looking pretty bullish. Let's get our breakdown and breakout triggers on there. So I'm just going to throw them a little bit ahead right here. These, and we'll use green today for these. Actually, we'll use green for the breakout and red for the breakdown. The coordinates for the breakout trigger are going to be 118,882, which is literally, we were just talking about that. Okay, and then the breakdown trigger is going to be red, and that one's going to be at, let's get breakdown written on there. That one's going to be at 118,190. We got a breakout right here, and then breakdown right here. But I'm actually going to make these even different. I'm going to go to style, and I'm going to change Oh, actually, can you not change these ones? That's interesting. Oh yeah, you can. So I'm not gonna go style. I'm just gonna go right here to that quick menu and change it to a dashed line. That way it's easier to spot. Okay. We got our. We'll throw our daily resistance on there. It's gonna be at 119.063, which is right at the volume area high, and then we're gonna be going at 117.818 for the support, which is gonna be. That one will be a little different, so we'll put that one on there. I'm going to change it back to a regular line, and the support will make it like a teal blue color. And daily support and 117.818. Alright, so we got our daily support on there. We know our daily resistance. We'll put that right here. Daily resistance, so we know, and then we got 30-minute high, 30-minute low. We don't need to throw on there. So yeah, we got all of our levels marked out for today. Actually pretty spread out today, considering. Let's talk. What are we looking for? Trading zone. I would say, and this is what ChatGPT is kind of, or our BattleBox is kind of saying too. We're looking at bias compression with the bearish lean. DMR is validated, so you cleared to enter setups. So the CPI yesterday, I guess, was pretty hot for the thing. Spearmaker thinks we're going to do a quick break to the upside and then roll back over. That's possible. Yeah, that's possible. It's really just, it's not really confirming anything yet. The battle box is actually saying we do the opposite. So the battle box is saying that we're looking at doing a possible breakdown here, and then like coming back up, breaking back through that breakout or breakdown zone, and then coming back up and retesting, and then taking off up to like 20. Well, I don't know how high, but like that 25 zone is pretty big. So we're looking for just a move up. We'll see how high, if it actually ends up flagging kind of like it is already starting to, like something like this. If it continues that flag there, then we'll get a pretty decent move upwards. So a target of like 120. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell right now. Really, we're just watching for that breakout of our breakout zone, and then the retest there, and then get in if we get in if it sets up. I mean, that's really the system, right? You just wait till the trade tells you to get in, and then you get in. But as of right now, I don't really see any real setups. We're kind of sitting in the middle. It really could go either way. I would agree. I think, see, to me, like this 4 hour, if we continue up above on this RSI, then I guess I'll flip it and say, okay, we look pretty bullish going up, staying above this 21. But if we continue down, then we could have a nice bearish run down, and that 4 hour does look pretty it could be bullish. Let's just say that, like, if it flips up, it's gonna be full bulls for a run, like a decent run. But if it continues by the way that's going, we're actually gonna get the opposite. We're gonna get a nice bear run down, just because everything's already bearish. 1 hour. So 1 hour is still saying we could go a little bit up, especially if we bounce right here and go up. But it is above the 50 here on the RSI, so if we do curl back down, we could break down from there and have a nice pull down too. So yeah, it kind of just depends. We're gonna have to just keep watching it, see which way it kind of sets up for us. But for right now, we're still in middle man's land. We can go ahead and send a screenshot over to ChatGPT, kind of see what it thinks about it. We'll just say, like, looking for the trade today or something. So we'll get our screenshot. Let's go with the 15 here. Get our screenshot, and we'll put it in ChatGPT. And we're gonna say, I'm trying to figure out how to trade this. Okay, I was gonna put somewhere on there, but I pressed send by accidentally. So let's see what it says here. Thinking. Wow, it's taking a minute. I might have to reload it real fast. Okay, here we go. So there's the disclaimer. It's not trading. It's not a trading bot. It's for educational purposes only, basically. Talking to financial advisory. Yep, you can read that if you do this. Thanks for the update. As you tune in to view your chart, it's beautifully marked. Let's break down technically using beginner level logic. Okay, sitting in consolidation zone between the volume very low and the POC. Yep, we are. Breakout trigger, breakdown trigger, 24-hour volume. Low is nearby. It's not. That's the volume very high, but anyways. Yeah, so when you are looking at this, just make sure you're fact checking it, because like it's not 100% perfect. So like this, it's saying that the volume very low is nearby, but if you look at the chart at that level that it just marked out, that's actually the volume very high. So not a huge deal, but just make sure you're watching for that kind of stuff. It shouldn't mess you up by any means. Price at 118.7, testing the PSC. Markets compressed, price consolidating between major levels, so volume very low. PSC and the volume very high. This is often sets up breakout consolidation continuation scenario. MACD and RSI are losing momentum. MACD flattening out, not aggressive. Starting to drift sideways. Pause signal. Key decision point. All right, so basically, it's kind of saying the same thing. Price is directly under the breakout zone. If it pushes through 118.810, strong volume and closes above 118 and activates breakout continuation logic, rejects, rolls under blah blah, trap and flush risk opens. Sweet. So it's essentially just saying exactly what I was just saying. So we'll go back to trade view real fast. So if you check it out, you can see that we're in between it's saying the POC and the volume very low, and then obviously the volume very high. So we're like kind of just sitting in middleman zone, and then we're also between the breakout and breakdown. It's basically saying, as of right now, the chart is kind of conflicting. It looks like it could go either way almost. So if we get that breakout, nice. Wait for it, watch it, make sure it confirms, get that retest, get in on the retest if it's not financial advice, but take that paper trade on that retest and then take it up. But if we reject and come down and break that bearish, then you need to be ready to trade bears. Yeah, basically you want to see that. You'd see the same thing. Breaks down, comes down below it, comes up, retests that zone, and then breaks down farther. That's where we take our favorite trades on that retest to that breakdown zone. Either way, though, doesn't matter too much to us if you're day trading. You just get in and then take that trade up, or get in, take the trade down. Either way. But yeah, so far, not a super exciting day. Looks pretty choppy. It does look like we might get that possible break up through the breakout, but we'll kind of just have to see what the rest of the day does. If you're confused about it, go ahead and start up your battle box, talk to it, see what it says about it. If you need help, it'll help you out. So either way, yeah, just watch yourself today. Be careful. Make sure things are confirming. It is somewhat in no man's land right now, so yeah, nothing too exciting, but yeah, y'all go mess around with the Kabroda Trading Battle Box. There's a link in the description if you haven't already gotten to it. And go ahead and like and subscribe, and check out our daily recap that's going to be coming out later today. It's going to go over our entire trading day yesterday, kind of like what we were looking for, what we were looking at, what the battle box said about yesterday. Yeah. So go ahead and check that out if you're bored. Give us a like, a follow, hit that bell if you haven't before, so you know when the next live is happening. It should be tomorrow at 8 o'clock, but it's always nice to get a notification. So hopefully we'll see y'all there, but y'all have a good one. See ya.